Hi, I'm Danielle. I do too much. I like hair, talking, cosplay, music, art, and stuff. Oh, hi there. Welcome to StarPuppy. I'm Danielle, and I'm ready to judge. On my last Tuesday talk of the century, apparently, I was chatting with you guys, and someone suggested that I did a natural hair tier list, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about it since that very moment. So I gathered all my things, and here we are. I'm going to give you a definitive natural hair StarPuppy approved tier list. Here we go. Dang it. So, here's my tier list that I made myself because I refused to buy one. So, first up, we have Puffballs. So, here is the lovely example of Puffballs I have, and as you can see, it is glorious. I was thinking about getting screen grabs of like all my favorite content creators. Then I realized that I have certain vendettas against certain natural hairstyles, and I will be putting certain things in the F tier. And if I use screen grabs of all my favorite content creators, it kind of looks like I'm putting them in the F tier, and no. So I scoured the internet for things that were non-person driven. I didn't always find something, but I did my best. So as you can see, these Puffballs are immaculate. Immaculate. Personally, I love wearing a puffball. It's my favorite thing when I just don't feel like doing my hair, but I want to go outside, you know? I was actually wearing puffballs on my last live stream when someone gave me this idea. So, puffballs are great, you know? They're utilitarian. I don't know what that word means fully, don't judge me. And I think they're really cute. I'm pretty sure that these are Sierra's Puffballs from, was it the Met Gala? Maybe like the VMAs or something. So we're gonna go ahead and put the Puffballs. It's gonna be, you know what? It's gonna be a B tier. I'm gonna start, yeah. I'm starting off real critical. I love them, B tier. I stand by it. Next we have waveformers. Okay, so for those who are more familiar with the channel, you know that waveformers and I have a sordid history. They styled my hair, they kept my hair out of trouble, my ends away from each other, keeping my hair tangled, and they also ripped my hair out while I slept. Because I was misusing them, let's be honest, you know? Can't shift the blame if the blame is evenly distributed amongst parties, so let's be honest, it was both of our fault. So, waveformers make these beautiful, beautiful waves, and they like stretch your hair very well, so I can't be 100% mad at them because they did have a use, but they ripped my hair out, and I don't recommend them. D tier. I'm sorry, lovely person who's in this photo. I'm only ranking my experience with waveformers, not you. Also, I tried to find their handle, couldn't find it. Ooh, crown braid. I love a crown braid because it means that I don't have to do my hair. And I love that. The thing about crown braids is that it's a protective style, but I still spray my hair every night. Night? You like, I spray my hairs every night. Ew. And it gives me really easy access to like the middle of my scalp. And usually when I'm using my super secret scalp oil in a protective style, I just put a big old dollop on the top of my head, and then it evenly distributes all over my hair. So we love efficiency. Crown braid, you get an A for me. Next up, perm rod set. Perm rods and I, we've never had a close relationship. You know, back in my Texlax days, she was a frenemy. She never really supported my dreams. She just wanted to hang on to my success and hold me back, you know, rub up against my scalp with those little tiny teeth that are on the perm rod, because I never had enough hair for her. It was never enough, not for her. D tier! When I tell you it doesn't take anything for something to rip my hair off in the night, I am not kidding. Ugh, perm rods. Beautiful results. Was not worth it. Go. Next up, braid out! You know it's a good sign when I use my own pictures. Okay, braid outs and I have been just very good friends. We've had, you know, rough patches here and there, like she didn't show up for me when I really needed her, but a few times. I wasn't really giving her what she needed, and she wasn't, you know, mature enough to let me know what it was that she needed, so I just kind of had to trial and error. But she was going through a rough time, and who isn't going through a rough time? A tier. The shtick is over. Oh, also, look, I have a baby bunny. That's a bunny. So definitely A tier. Are you impressed by my Photoshop skills? Good. Who's next? The Bantu Not Out. So, the Bantu Not Out and I... Wait. Sorry, I misspoke. The Bantu Not Out. Now, there is a big difference between a Bantu Knot Out and a Bantu Knot Set. Or whatever. The big difference being, one of them supports my dreams and the other wants to ruin my credit. This is the farmer. I was not mad. This was, I believe, last year, early last year, or super late. No, wait. The way the sun is hitting my melanin, it makes me feel like it's summer. So I guess this was last year? It's very hard to tell. The point is, I really actually liked these by themselves. And then I had to take them out for the clout. And I pouted because they didn't come out right. And then I had to give a shout. Poem over. Point being, I really enjoyed these by themselves, but like, look at the glory of these neat sections. I never sectioned this well. These look tight, but they're not actually tight, and I think I would have really liked them just wearing them if I didn't take them down. But it took a lot of effort to do, a ton of time, a lot of parting, and honestly, it's pretty scalpy. C tier. Y'all thought I was gonna go easy on this. No, you came to the wrong channel. Thinking I'm a softie. You thought wrong. You thought all the way wrong. Oh, well. Look who's next. The Bantu Not Out. First of all, I was really impressed that I could find a wig with the Bantu Not Out. I didn't want to put anybody on blast for this one. Those who are not new to the channel already know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say. The Bantu Not Out and I have a sordid history, even more sordid than the wave formers. Now, the thing about Bantu Not Outs is that they take forever, 5 ever if I'm gonna be honest. And yeah, I gave them 2 ticks just because. What's the opposite of nepotism? Not only that, they take an extraordinary amount of diligence and patience and kindness, and you gotta wash your hair first, make sure it's squeaky clean. Then you have to part things nicely. You can't sleep on your hair super wild. And I'm a turbine. I like to spin and do backflips in my sleep. And that's my right. Point being, it's so much effort, and then it never comes out right for me. It's all right. Like, if you haven't seen this video, I'll link it right here if I remember. If I don't remember, remind me in the comments. But every time I freaking try this thing, it always, it not only betrays me, but it like betrays me, steals my dog, slashes my tires, again, ruins my credit, lights my house on fire, and kicks me in the neck. It's gonna be an F tier. F tier. Get out of here, bitch, I'm not out. Just overpriced hairstyles. Time is money, so it's overpriced. Next is roller set. Huh. I forgot how scary some of these examples were because I didn't want to put anyone on blast. Not that they've done anything wrong, it just looks bad. You know, I don't have to keep explaining myself. The point is, okay, so roller sets are like the OG way of stretching one's natural hair. And I'm just gonna do this. So roller sets are the OG way of stretching one's hair. And I did a lot of roller sets when I was relaxed and text-laxed, and when I had a mohawk, because I did have a real mohawk. Gonna be honest, I miss it sometimes. No. Not yet. Any hoozle, I'm very familiar with rollers, especially the spongy foam rollers with like the gate on them. We've been friends, we're childhood friends, actually. You know, he's done me a lot of favors. They look out for me, you know, they really do. For me, not rating on this picture, but on the actual results, it's gonna be, now they are sometimes very hard to sleep on, but if you have the foam ones, it's all good. Placement is tricky though. Have you ever placed one that wasn't going the exact way it was supposed to be going, and then you get punished for it? A little finicky there. And I haven't actually used roller sets on my purely natural hair. B tier. They're pretty reliable, but I'm not sure if Fluffnugget in her fully natural glory knows anything about them. They're next to the Puffballs for me. Hey, a wash and go. That's what's going on right here. Now, I have two favorite hairstyles as a naturalista, and one of them is a wash and go. Wash and goes are reliable, easy to do, take some time, but they actually are a good investment of time because you invest like what, 3 hours on my behalf when I'm doing one, and then you get to wear it for 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Yes. They're really fun and spunky, and you can exercise with them. You don't have to fear the rain anymore. They're really easy to take care of at night, and you don't have to do like a lot of finagling to keep the definition. If you haven't seen this video, I wore a wash and go for what, like 4 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. I just kept wearing it. It was one of the most fun videos I've ever filmed because I just got to relax. Wash and goes let you relax. Now I know technically the technique I use, I go for ultra definition so I can wear it for 2 weeks. I think technically I do a wash and go finger coil hybrid because I don't coil every single one. But I certainly give the front a lot more definition and the back, like the mid back, like a lot more definition because those are the parts you see the most often. Point is, it counts as a wash and go because most of what I'm doing is a wash and go with like finger coil elements. Like here, I've really gone in and defined all of those extremely well. This is week 2 of that wash and go, I believe, by the way. So that's an S tier for me, baby. S tier. Yeet. Love it. I love it. It's my favorite. That's wonderful. Did you think I wasn't going to put anything in S tier? Well, next up is a Frohawk. Oh, man. I was having a terrible day. Oh man. This was a terrible day, but a great, great hair day. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how like epic this Frohawk looks. Wow. If only that day had looked the same. Okay, I was about to say I'm kidding, but I'm not actually. Anyway, my hair looks amazing. I love Frohawks because I loved my mohawk when I had one. I had like a braided mohawk, I had like an Afro mohawk, I had a texturized mohawk, I had a straightened mohawk. I really like mohawks. I think they look really good on my face. Like, I'm trying to be like a little poodle right now, but just, let me just blow your mind really quick. Ooh. Mohawks just fit my face. Also, they're really, felt like a poodle. Also, for the most part, Frohawks are super easy to do. All you gotta do is braid that thing up, take it down, and then just put in the clips, and then it naturally forms into a Frohawk. You don't even have to pick it out or anything. I love that it's low maintenance, it's achievable, and it looks like you put a lot of effort into it, or it's like this elevated style, but it's actually super easy, barely an inconvenience. S rank. That's right, back to back S rank. We're snakes. I don't know what that means. Yeah, that's good looking. Ugh. This is making me want a mohawk again. Y'all might catch me out here with a mohawk. I will never shave my head. Well, never say never. I'd sooner shave a mohawk than shave my head, for sure. Okay, who's next? Okay, I forgot about the mannequin again. It's weird because I don't know. I saw myself and not myself at the same time. It was very strange. Anyway. Wait, that kind of looks like me. Wait. Aside from the nose, that kind of looks like me. And I think that's why it's scary to me. Just suddenly to see yourself, but like not yourself. Anyway, I better rank this quick. It's freaking me out. So here on the right, you can see when I could do successful Curlformer sets. And here on the right, you can see my sleep paralysis demon. So we're quite a duo. Okay, I used to love Curlformer sets because they used to come out like this. So yeah, that makes sense. But in recent years, just like the waveformers, Curlformers have been just ripping my hair out. Maybe my diet has changed for sure, and I used to do a lot more hot oil treatments. Maybe that has something to do with it. But I don't mess with Curlformers anymore. They just rip out my hair and they're very difficult to sleep on. And it's a really cute style, but I haven't used them to style in the same day in a long time. Maybe that's the issue I'm having. But I don't feel like having those on my head and then waiting forever. I don't have an over-the-head dryer. I have a soft bonnet that doesn't fit over Curlformers, so I don't feel like it. I'm a hair content creator. What? At least on Saturdays. But what? If I can't muster the strength to do it, I do not recommend That's gonna be, it's a cute style. I wouldn't recommend it unless it's a super important, like you have the time and the patience and you don't sleep on them. I use them occasionally to stretch my hair. My ill will and my goodwill balance out at a C tier. C for Curlformer. Yeah, that's about right. For all the years of goodwill I have. Oh, this was so tough. Okay, I don't mean passion twists. I don't mean like Senegalese twists. I mean twists with one's own natural hair. And there's not a wig that reflects what my hair looks like in just twists. I also don't have any pictures of my hair in just regular twists because I do not consider it a style. Not for me. This is not me judging a twist out. This is just the twists. I would never wear twists just out. Not the full formed ones. Like maybe I could go for like mini twists, but I don't have the patience for that. And I can get a very similar look doing a wash and go / finger coil situation, whatever this is. So I cannot see myself doing mini twists. So these regular twists, I have fine hair. I have 4C shrinky dinky hair. I don't have patience. Not for that. That's a D tier. D tier for, do you think I have time for this? You know what? No. E tier for, eat that. Twists. Get out of here. Get out of here. Line up. There we go. Now, when I was looking for like photos of these things, I came across this. I don't know what this is, but I love it, and it's an A tier. It kind of looks like a twist out, but the ends are so blunt. And it kind of looks like a waveformer set, but the sections are so chunky. And I also really think this mannequin is so beautiful. She's so pretty. A tier. I am biased. If you are pretty, that is helpful. I don't know what this is. I think it might be a twist out, but it's so much more interesting than a twist out because of those blunt ends. And this mannequin is so pretty. So A tier for this mystery style. I kind of want this wig so I can just have it. Maybe I should purchase it. I don't know. We'll see. The most sorted of sorted histories. Also, here's my new merch. Link in description. Check it out. Here is the most sorted of sorted histories. The twist out and I have had beef since 2009. When I first saw a hair tutorial video on YouTube. I have no idea who it was. Who was that? Anyway, it looks so simple. Twist your hair, let it dry, untwist it, fluff. Why doesn't it work for me? I think it's because my shrinkage is so severe and I need a certain roster of product to hold my hair but not make it horrendously like inflexible the next day. So many things have to come together for my hair to achieve a twist out. And the cards, the heart of the cards says, no, baby girl, go to the shadow realm. That's what they say. They say it just like that while gently scooching me forward towards the shadow realm. Like, what? What? Very rude. I think it's a pride thing and it's a simplicity thing. This thing is so simple, it should be easy, but it is not, and it never works for me. It never has worked for me until this moment. So F tier. F tier for forget you. Twist out. Next. Okay, so I googled puff, like Afro puff, puff on top, like puff natural hair, puff 4C hair, and I kept getting like real people. So I thought this was way funnier. That's okay. I've had worse styles myself on my real head, so what we're dealing with here is just putting all your hair on top of your head. Love it. Simple. I don't use hair bands. I only use silk scarves because I want to keep my hair. So, Fluffnugget is a kept woman, you know. Aside from that, I think it can be a little hard on your edges, but as a person with really low edges, look, my eyebrow and my edge are friends. And like whatever this shape is to an edge, I just don't want to play with them. I don't do this style a lot, especially anymore. I used to do it a lot more when I used to use Curlformers, and I could do you know, just throw it on top of the head like, oh, effortless fun, even though it took me 3 hours to do this style. Effortless. Now I don't do it so much anymore. It's not one of my favorite styles, but again, we have had rapport in the past, and I respect and honor that memory when things were good between us. Very accessible, very easy, very fun. You know what? It's gonna be an A tier for me. It's an A tier for me. A for, all right. All right. And, oh snap, this is the last one. Oh, Afro. Well. Okay, so I love afros. This is technically a blowout, but that's what I consider an afro on my hair. Otherwise, it's a shrunken mess, or you must not want to keep your hair on your head because you let your hair dry after you washed it by itself. Do you even love your hair or what? I love an afro. I love how the texture is just so apparent in it. It looks like this fluffy black cloud. I also love the shape of my hair right now. Check out this heart-shaped hair on this heart-shaped face. That's fun. Wow, double heart. I hardly knew. Ew. What? I love what afros do for my face and for my jawline, and like to just really frame my face. I feel like my afro is the perfect style for my face. I know I said Frohawk, but you can't spell Frohawk without fro. So having an afro makes me feel so happy. I love feeling it like tossle around in the wind. I love fluffing it and doing this, and it's like the best feeling ever. It's like so floofy, and I just want to lay on it, but I want to keep my afro, so I do not do that. And then it can transition flawlessly into literally any other style. Any style you can get to through a fro. It's perfect. It's the perfect transition style, although I'd never transition into anything else. When I have a fro, I just want to have a fro. I want to have a fro all the time, every day of my life, but since I have to blow out my hair, that's not feasible. But it is my favorite style ever in my life. Okay, so obviously that's an S rank. In my heart, and if I had more time to film right now, this would be a double S rank for sure. Absolutely a double S rank. Because that's what I mean, this is on some Devil May Cry. Like, it needs double S.
satisfied. What?
Stylish. Double S for super stylish. There it is. That's it. This is my ultimate flowchart. This is my definitive natural hair ranking system. I love it. It's perfect. How do you like my ranking? You want me to do more ranking things? This is the first one I've ever done. I feel like I feel like this could apply to a lot of stuff. I'd be interested to see what you guys are interested in me ranking. We don't have to stay in the natural hair verse either. I like other things. I'm actually working on ranking my waifus and ranking my husbandos. Because why not? ¿Por qué no los ambos, you know? Yeah, what else do you guys want me to rank? Was this fun for you? Was this fun for you? In any case, that's it. That's what I'm doing. I'm a big fan. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell me like your super double S tier favorite hairstyle, and then what's your F tier? Because I mean, let's be honest, those are the most interesting ones. Anywho's it, check out my new merch. It says away, like I will say in a few seconds here. And thanks so much for hanging out with me. I make hair content like this on Saturdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you guys next week. And this has been me, Danielle, your resident weirdo. StarPuppy signing out. Say it with me now. StarPuppy. Away! Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed the video.